Good morning. Last night I was asked a very, very, very good question. I thought it was very good. And the question was, the individual for the most part has met members, has been engaging, and so on and so forth, but they've been making phone calls and nobody been picking up. Nobody been talking to them. They ain't engaging in that regard. And that goes to a point of mine that I want to say is that people are petty as hell. You got to remember, just because people got an age that's a certain age that says they are adult, it doesn't mean they're adults. You still got people that play a lot of little games and a lot of little innuendo type stuff and got these little strategies that they're going to do to try to figure out if you are committed and if you really want this. And then they going, well, if they really want it, they going to keep calling. And if they stop, that shows they ain't really committed to it. Now, they ain't going to tell you that, but that's not in all instances, but that's a lot of that's a little, I call it a little phone gate shit. You know, and you're going to have to decide if that's something you want to do. And if it is, then, you know, like I think I left a video before, I said, break up the calls. You know, once a week, leave a voice message. So you got a method of saying, you know, I left you a voice message. The message full, ain't nothing you can do about that. Because when I was pursuing, Cash used to say, give me a call. And you call them and you go right to voicemail, or you call them and they voicemail full. It's like, okay, and don't text. Because I had one text like, did I tell you to text me? I told you to call me. So you call them. If they say text them, then you text them. You do whatever they tell you to do. And you don't worry about it. And then there is, a small percentage that's just got some stuff going on. Life is hitting them in the head, and they don't have time to have a conversation. Or it ain't time to have a conversation yet. You know, there will be a window of time where, you know, a lot of stuff that our membership related is permitted to happen. And sometimes in that window that is not, ain't nobody gonna be having no conversations because it ain't worth it right now. It ain't time. So it could be a host of reasons, but it also could be just somebody just being on some bull. They want to have the fact that somebody called them every day and they feel special. I'm gonna keep it real, because I know how some of my sorority friends and some of my fraternity brothers are. And that's the answer to your question. So don't think nothing of it. There ain't really nothing else you can do, but like I said, be consistent. Go to the events that you're invited to. When you run into that person, if you ain't talked to them by the time you come to the next event or the next gathering or whatever you're going to meet them, just keep it moving. Don't even say nothing about it. If they do, then you may say, well, hey, I've been giving you a call, so whenever you're free. But don't walk in the room and go to, hey, bro, I've been calling you. No, don't do that. Just act like it never even happened. Let them break it up. Greek Ways with Hayes, baby. Y'all have a good day.